morning, everyone. Today is day 2 of the Diddy trial. But I wanted to come on here really quick because yesterday, after things was all said and done, so much was going on, and I was trying my best to, just get the videos done so that I could let you guys know what happened in the courtroom and stuff like that. I started thinking about everything that happened throughout the day. And one of the things that was an issue for me was Diddy kids in that courtroom. I think it was insane for his daughters to be there, especially his daughters, because his sons, that's a little bit different from what's being said. They might have some involvement in some of the things that happened. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure a lot of stuff will come out, and everything in this video is alleged. But some of the things that was revealed in that courtroom yesterday was outrageous. One of them being the ex-worker talked about how he was paid to urinate in Cassie's mouth, and just some other vulgar and disgusting things. And for Diddy to allow his kids, his daughters, to come to court, just to show support, because that's what it was. He didn't care what they hear. He don't care what they hear. He want to do any and everything to make himself look good. And that is selfish of him. His daughters, I'm sure, are humiliated, okay? Because I would be. Hearing the things that they hearing about their father is going to traumatize them girls if it's not already doing that. Then you already have people making claims that he has something to do with Kim Porter not being here. And I'll be sure, the attempted, of I'll be sure, okay? Who will be testifying in this trial. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll see, but he's supposed to be speaking on Kim Porter and what he know about her situation, which is their mother. So why would you allow these girls to come into this courtroom? Most parents in their right mind would not want their kids to be subjected to anything like this. And it just go to show how selfish and what lengths he will go to. He could have easily told them girls, look, I know y'all got my back and everything. Daddy love you, but y'all don't need to be here for this. Why would you let them kids come up enough with that? I know they're embarrassed. Just look at this picture. They trying to go support their daddy, but they look lost in the face. You know what I'm saying? They look like, they confused and lost and hurt. And like, I see so many emotions when I look at that picture and I look at their face. I surely don't see happiness. Okay? And he is very selfish. And like I said, it goes to show what lengths he will go to save his own behalf. He don't care about women at all. It's nothing new. We already knew that from the things that he's done. But do right by them girls. They have no business in that courtroom. And I heard some people saying yesterday, well, the girl's about to be 19 or something like that. I don't know how old they are. I don't care. They're still young, okay? They're still young. And I'm sure they still dealing with their mother not being here, and they got to hear all these rumors and all these things. Look, okay? This went too far. It already went too far, honey. We way past that. I don't even know why I'm saying that. We way past that. I just wanted to talk about that briefly this morning. Trial will be starting in about an hour. Day 2, and they are saying that Cassie is supposed to testify today because, as you guys know, she's pregnant and she's far along, so she could be having that baby anytime soon. So they want to get her in there and get her testimony as soon as possible because they don't know when she's going to go in labor. So from what they said, they're trying to get her to testify early on in the trial, and so she's supposed to be testifying today from what I heard. So we'll see how that go. But as far as these kids, I just felt it was very disgusting that he allowed them girls to come in that courtroom to hear the things he did. He don't care about nobody but himself, and he think that it's making him look good. But I'm sure the court is looking, and they probably embarrassed for them. Like if I was in that courtroom and I was sitting there and his kids was there and I'm looking, I would be embarrassed that I have to sit and watch his daughters hear these things. When have he ever protected anyone? Never. He only care about himself. Even at this moment, you're not even protecting your kids. You're selfish. Them girls have no business there, period, in my opinion. I don't know what everybody else think, but in my opinion, them kids ain't got no business there. Not them girls. They don't have no business there. That's exactly why he in a position that he in now. Selfish. Evil monster, in my opinion. And everything that he got coming, he deserved, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. Because you still got these ignorant people online that saying, oh, he gonna get off and they ain't got nothing on him and they land on. Like, really? Are you crazy? Are you insane? For real. These people are insane. There's no way he's getting off this case. He did too much. He did way too much. But my thing is, it was just really disgusting to see that his daughters were in that courtroom, and then they had the pictures of the girls leaving court, and they looked so distraught. They didn't even look right. I don't know if you guys seen that picture. I should have found that picture and put it up here. I might insert it. But yeah, the girls, honey, you could just look at their face and they just look distraught, okay? They didn't look right. And he's going to traumatize these girls. On top of the fact that their mother will be mentioned in this trial. They have no business there. And if he had anything to do with that, and he letting these girls come now, but we already know what we dealing with. We know most of us, we see straight through it. We know what time it is, and we know it's gonna get crazy. I just really wish that, the girls didn't have to be subjected to that. No parent in their right mind would want their kids to witness anything that horrible about them, in front of their kids. They don't want their kids to witness that. It's just sad that he didn't, take the initiative to say, no, they can't come. He allowed them to come because he want to make himself look good in front of the court and the jury, when in reality, you might be making yourself look worse, because I'm sure the jury is sitting there, hearing these things in shock themselves, and then wondering why you let your daughters come to hear this when you knew what was going to be said in that courtroom, because you knew what you did. You know what you did. So you know what's going to be said in that courtroom. You ain't a fool. I wish he could hear me. I'm saying it like he can hear me. He can't hear me. But anyway, y'all, I'll be rambling. I just wanted to, let that little steam off this morning. Enjoying my coffee right now. And yeah, I just found it really disgusting. And when I thought about it late last night, I'm like, why did he let them girls come to court? That is disgusting. And very selfish. He evil, y'all. In my opinion. Okay? If the things they saying is true, he is. And them girls have no business there. Now, them boys, from what they saying that they was knee deep in helping him with a lot of stuff. I don't know. Everything is alleged, but that's what's been being said, that his sons was knee deep in helping him do a lot of the things that he was doing. They was, basically, on the sideline, making things happen. Okay? From what's being said, I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'm just saying, that's what they saying about the sons. So for them, it is what it is. They males. And they, older them girls. So it's a little bit different. But usually men will want to protect their girls and not subject their girls to things like this. And he don't care, as you guys can see. So all the tactics that he's doing to try to make himself look good is backfiring on him. It really is. It's backfiring. Everything he's trying to do. He tried to paint Cassie out to be he tried to paint her out to be a monster yesterday, tried to make it seem like she was doing the same things to him. All that's gonna backfire. His defense team, really, I feel like they at a point where they know they're not gonna be able to get him off. So what they doing, they came up with a weak defense, because their defense is weak. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody say. The defense and the argument is very weak. For you to try to now make the victim out to be someone who, attacked him, We're talking about a woman, a small female. Not saying she can't do damage, but he is a man. So there's no comparison. Stop playing. So for you to do that at the last minute, I feel like they just collecting his money because they know he going to jail. And they like, forget it. We ain't finna put in all that work. Let's collect our money and let this man go to jail because that's where he going. Honey, this is a fair case. We ain't going to be able to get him off of here. Now, we can do our best to try to get him as less time as possible. But he's going to jail. He already in there and he going to stay in there. Because if that's what they came up with, and it's all them lawyers on his team, and that was the best that they can do, was paint Cassie out to be the aggressor? Oh, baby, he's doomed, okay? Anyway, he's going to get exactly what he deserves. So, anywho, I don't want to make this video long because it's already going to be a long day. So, I will talk to you guys again soon. Soon as there is some updates. I was going to go live, but going live and trying to read to you guys what's going on inside the courtroom, it comes very slowly, the responses from the prosecutor, the defense, and the judge, and sometimes they take breaks and do sidebars and things like that. And so being on live all that time is some people that's doing it. God bless them, okay? But I might eventually try to do that throughout this trial, but it's not going to be right now. I'm going to, just keep up with the transcript. Anything significant come out or big, I will be reporting it. And it is what it is. I hope you guys have a lovely morning and afternoon. Well, y'all probably hear back from me before afternoon. But anywho, I hope y'all have a lovely morning. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.